nestidante.com.
There is nothing in this world that can make or break your day like a comfortable pair of shoes. And if you're a woman like me, then the perfect shoes are as seductive as the perfect full-bodied wine, coupled with a smooth, dark Belgian chocolate. Or a steaming hot bubble bath at the end of a long day. Let's be real, ladies. The perfect pair of shoes can even be better than spine-tingling, bone-melting, body-shivering. Well, you know what I mean. So, where do you get your perfect pair of shoes? Savvy Souls, where chic meets comfort at the intersection of satisfaction, swank, and trendy. Go to www.forsavvysouls.com for 50 to 70% off on the latest spring styles, or find them on Facebook today.
All right, welcome back to the show. Last segment before we get out of here. Tonight's show is brought to you by e24.com. Download the free app on your iPhone or through iTunes or through Google Play for your Android. Put in your zip code. They will find a restaurant near you that will deliver food to your front door. It's like having a food truck in your pants. e24.com. Now, back joining us on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline, Beth Banister and Kip. And Kip, since you came on here, I want you to tell us about I know you got a Facebook page for your company, for your shop, but tell us about your shop and how people can get a hold of you and your webpage.
Oh, cool. Well, we're American Gunsmithing, as a lot of people know or don't know, and we are on Facebook, and we are also at AmericanGunsmithing.net. Our number is 931-626-5481. We are in Columbia, Tennessee. And basically, we started out, about 3-4 years ago here in Columbia. And I was, much like yourself, past law enforcement and did a lot of dignitary work and things like that, got out of it, and have been gunsmithing pretty much all my teenage and adult life, and been to all the schools and the whole 9 yards. Decided to go ahead and make this my retirement career. And we started the business, and then we just started growing and growing and growing and growing. We started off with just a couple of gun stores, and it just grew into what it's growing. And I tell you, Mike, I'm just overwhelmed with all the people. We've had a lot of love and support from all kinds of people, from Beth to Zach at Red Jacket, and just all kinds of people. I mean, I'm just totally blown away. I'm almost speechless about it. And what we do is we're a full-service gun shop, machine shop. We repair everything from antiques to machine guns. We hope to be a manufacturer soon. We've got a lot of things in the future we haven't said yet, but we're just continuing to grow. And we love firearms. We love the firearms industry. We're very pro-Second Amendment people, and we just love what we do. And our thing is we want all of our guys are just really, really super good, very, very talented guys. We handpicked them. They continually go to continued education. They will not settle, and they all strive to be the best. And I'm very fortunate to have the crew I have, and we just love what we do. And our motto is, we do it all, we do it right, 100% guarantee. And we don't just say that, we live that. And we try to bend over backwards for the customer. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Well, very good. Well, I got to ask you the question now. This is my vetting process.
Sure.
This is my vetting process, so answer carefully. Glock or 1911?
Say that again?
Glock or 1911?
Oh, you're going to put me on the spot. Okay. Well, if my business partner is listening, let's just put it this way. I know the folks at Glock very well. They're good friends of ours. David and I are both Glock Advanced Armors. We also have the fortune of knowing several people at Glock, and we love them dearly. And I love Glocks. David loves Glocks. But I got to tell you, I'm an old romantic at heart, and it's just hard to beat a good 1911. So it's kind of like they're my equal mistresses. Those happen to be my two favorite pistols out there. The 1911 platform, as you know, has been the old standard for years. It was a great gun, but the Glock is the AK-47 of the pistol world of the modern time. So I believe they both have their place. It's customer preference, but I do like them equally, and I guess that's the politically correct answer, but
that is
really is how I feel.
Well, I'm a 1911 guy.
I want a 1911.
I carried a Kimber BP-10-2 high cap polymer as a duty weapon.
Oh, nice.
And I had it in my holster one day and says, "Hey, what kind of Glock is that?" I almost pistol whipped him. So I carry a 1911.
Well, we specialize in a lot of 1911 work. You'd really love my machinist, Robert. Robert loves to build his 1911s from scratch. So he hand cuts, hand fits everything in the Glock. I mean, he's going to kill me for saying that. I almost said Glock. But his 1911 platforms. And he carries one daily, and he loves the guns. But, like I said, it's just hard to beat a good 1911. And you know as well, you shoot once, you know where I'm coming from. Nothing. It just has that comfortable feel in your hand. It's almost like going home,
Yep, shoot straight back. Can't lip wrist them. Gotta keep it's a man's gun.
Yes.
Yeah,
you said that. I didn't say that.
I said that. Mike Allen
disagree with you on that.
Mike Allen said it. I'll own that. I'll own that. You're dang right I'll own it. You betcha I'll own it. I said it. I ain't scared.
I probably can't tell you on the air what we call Beth. We have a special name for Beth, and she kind of lives up to that name. So.
Well, from the pictures I've seen, I call her Yes Ma'am. That's what I call her.
That's right.
So I actually had a debate with this kid once. He says, he was talking to me about the ammunition, the 45 versus the 40 in the 357. Yeah. He says, well, the 40's faster. I said, well, what the hell difference does that make? I mean, you can't outrun either one of them. I mean, you're not shooting at Flash Gordon here. We're shooting at people. And what I liked about the 45, it's a people stopper. It's a big, heavy, fat bullet. It's going to go into whatever it hits. It's not going to go blowing through into somebody else, and it's going to grab that person and toss them on the ground. One of my best examples is the LA shootout. What if one cop had a 45 caliber pistol? They wouldn't be standing there shrugging off those 9mm. You hit them once with a slug. It doesn't matter if it hits a bulletproof vest or not. You're getting winded. You're going to a knee. You have to take a knee and get some water because it's a big, heavy, fat bullet. Well, I tell you, and Beth was mentioning that you have something going on now where you're going to help people make a holster or they can win a contest. Talk about that real quick.
No. It's just one of the things that we do. We love to give back to our customers and friends and new customers. And, we have a lot of people out there, that we do so many things that sometimes we get busy. So a lot of things that maybe we used to do, we pass it on. And Kydex holsters is one of them. Kydex holsters are really, and there may be some industry people getting ready to hear this, but they're very simple to make. They're not expensive to get the materials. It's an easy process to do. You don't have to invest a lot of money into it. But just like I had a guy contact me tonight. He's disabled. He's in a wheelchair. And he said, I would love to learn how to do this, maybe just so I can, make a little extra income or whatever. That's what it's all about, man. What we're doing is we just threw it out there. We didn't even think that really we'd get that much response. And we were overwhelmed by how many people we had contact us and say, hey, when you get this class together, we'd really like to come see it and really come do it. And it's just one of the many things that we do. We're talking about doing all kinds of things here in the future. And, we haven't come out and said yet, but we've got some really big news that's coming here in the future. And we're going to be, you can bet you're going to see a lot more of these kind of things from American Gunsmithing.
Well, that's very cool. Thanks for coming on the show.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us. And like I said, I just mainly wanted to call and just say to you and Beth, we all appreciate everything you guys are doing. Really. If we didn't have guys like you, guys like me, we're good at working on guns, but we're not on the air personalities or anything like that. But we have to have guys like you guys out here fighting the cause for us. And, we can throw the money out there. We can, do the sponsorships and things like that. But it takes the mouthpieces to really get the message out there. And we just want to say to American Gunsmithing, we support you, we support Beth, and all of our friends up there, and just thanks for having us.
Well, it's always a pleasure. You're welcome back anytime. And Beth, you're always welcome on the show. And we went ahead and shared the GoFundMe page. And, of course, if you guys want to help support that, got to go to GoFundMe and type in Beth Banister. She's got a challenge she wants to. I'm not going to get into the details here. That's up to her. You talk to her about it. But it's a good cause. Kip, thank you so much for coming on. It's Kip Carpenter of American Gunsmithing. Go to AmericanGunsmithing.com. Check him out. If you're in the area, go ahead and work on your guns. I might just, if I make enough money, I'll fly out there and you can look at my 1911 and just drool.
Hey, you come out there and we'll do a complete trigger job and everything else, so we'll make it sweet like butter for you. And again, thanks for having us out there, and it's AmericanGunsmithing.net.
Oh, AmericanGunsmithing.net. Okay, all right.
There you go.
Well, I will get with you off the air because I'd like to have you as one of our advertisers and to really get the word out because we're global, so it's all over. So, but I'll get with you about that later. Thanks for coming on the show.
All right,
Beth, thank you for coming on the show, and I'm going to say goodbye to both of y'all so I can close out, and I want to go to bed.
All right,
thank you.
All right, thanks for joining us, guys. You bet. That was Beth Banister of Second Right and Kip Carpenter of AmericanGunsmithing.net joining me here live. And before we go, I just want to say thank you for everybody for joining us tonight. And remember, it's up to you guys. It's up to us. It's our country. You got to educate yourself. Educate. Tonight's show is one of many shows here on Armed Radio Global. Tomorrow night, you will be tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Standard, 8 Eastern. Valenistama with Talk Time with Val will be on right after her show. Night Talk with Joe Rocks, and he's got about 150 co-hosts. He's got more co-hosts than anything, but it's always a great, fun show to listen to. Friday night, Straight Talk with Matt Hazley is on. You can check him out. His show starts at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. Then we go into the weekend. Monday morning, 6 a.m. I get my big butt out of bed. I get some coffee in me, and I go global with Monday Morning Brew. Only an hour, get you going for the week. Then, of course, Lino Show on Monday nights, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, and then 10 p.m. Eastern, Straight Talk with Matt Hazley, and I usually jump in there and join him, and we hang out, and we talk about all sorts of stuff, really, but mostly get Jimmy riled up, and that's always a fun show. And then Tuesday nights, Valenissima is on all by herself, Talk Time with Val. And I don't want to forget, we have a radio show. It's a drama that comes on at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's a lot of fun. And it's called Suspense. And, of course, it's a serial show, so you have to listen to it every week. So have fun with that. So that's our whole lineup for the whole week of listening pleasure here on Armed Radio Global. And I just want to leave you with this. When it boils right down to it, we're all citizens of the same country. And whether you don't like someone's politics or you don't like someone's look or skin, as long as you, as an American, as a citizen of the United States, understand your rights under the Constitution, I'm talking about all rights, not just some rights, all rights. If you understand that those rights are backed up by your willingness to take responsibility for what you say and what you do, then you are truly free. And don't let anybody take that away from you. And as I leave out of here tonight, I want to leave you with this. This was something that I recorded almost a year ago. I played it on the 4th of July, I believe. And I'm going to play it for you now. It is the Declaration of Independence. And if you listen to the words and listen to what our forefathers, the vision that they had, and apply it to what we're going through now, I think you'll be surprised at their forethought and you'll be surprised at their vision. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network, and you've been listening to On the Air. See you next week, 10 p.m. Central.